This is my trig proof video. We've got 1 plus tan of theta over 1 plus cotangent theta is going to be proven to be equal to secant theta over cosecant theta. So we start with our 1 plus tan theta over 1 plus cotangent theta. And we know that tan is equal to sine over cosine, and we know that cotangent is the inverse of tan, and that cotangent is also cosine over sine. So we're going to get rid of the cotangent and the tangent, and we're going to put in sine over cosine and cosine over sine. It'll look like that. Then we're going to change the 1's into to fractions with like denominators so we can combine terms, which will look like that. Just cosine over cosine, sine over sine. We'll combine those. It'll look like that. Cosine of theta plus sine of theta over cosine of theta over sine of theta plus cosine of theta over sine theta. And since we've got two fractions, one divided by the other, we can multiply the top one by the reciprocal of the bottom one, which will look like that. Cosine theta plus sine theta over cosine times sine theta over sine theta plus cosine theta. And those two, cosine plus sine and sine plus cosine, those are the same thing, so they're just going to cancel out and leave us with sine theta over cosine theta. And we can just make those into fractions. And again, we'll multiply by the reciprocal. There we go. And we know that 1 over cosine is secant. The inverse of cosine is secant. So we will get rid of the 1 and replace 1 over cosine with secant. And let's see, I lost my place. And let's see, sine. We know that the inverse of sine is cosecant, so the inverse, so we also know that, right, so the inverse of cosecant is sine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, cosecant, sine. Or the inverse, or wait, sine is the inverse of cosecant. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say there. So we get 1 over cosecant times secant. So that will bring us to our secant over cosecant. Hope that was somewhat coherent. Sorry about the mix-up. Thanks. Bye.